Welcome to Last Week in Star Citizen, your weekly source for all things happening in the verse. I'm Razor, and today we've got big updates to cover. First, we're going to cover Alpha 4.0 testing expands, the Safe Stand event heats up, and new vehicles hit the PTU. So let's dive in. Big news this week, Alpha 4.0 was opened up to Wave 1 testers, but who are Wave 1 testers? These include Legatus Navium concierge backers, active subscribers, and top contributors from previous patch cycles. Their job is to put the game through its paces, focusing on critical aspects like server mission. This, of course, didn't come without its problems, as players across Star Citizen reported massive interaction delays along with poor performance reported in both Stanton and Pyro. This also came with login and loading issues once Wave 1 was announced, as a flood of new testers came pouring in to test out 4.0 and get their shot at navigating the first jump points to Star Citizen between Stanton and Pyro. And I don't know about you, I've been trying my best to get in and test it out and run it through its paces and stuff like that, but it has been a chore this weekend. Hoping to get a little bit of time with the patch today, as it was just announced not too long ago that the ePTU for 4.0 will be taken down later on this week to get prepared for 3.24.3's rollout, and then 4.0 will hit the PTU for further testing. Next, we have the Safe Stand event kicked off last week and runs until Alpha 4.0's full release. Here's a breakdown of the phases. Phase 1 is chaos in the space lanes, so we got to defend the cargo vessels and locate missing haulers amid increased pirate attacks. Phase 2 is eliminate Slicer operatives, so we got to take out key leaders of the Slicers gang to destabilize their operations. And Phase 3 is to sabotage gang operations and destroy critical infrastructure and bunkers run by the Slicers. This event culminates with unique rewards, including exclusive ship weapons and other prizes. So make sure you don't miss out on your chance to participate in this one-time event. Like I said before, it's running to Alpha 4.0's full release. We don't know exactly when that's going to be. So if I was you, I would get in with your group of players or your group of friends and try your best to go ahead and get this done. Don't miss out on those unique rewards that are offered for this. All right, next I want to do a community showcase. So this week we're highlighting Phase 1 Gaming, who captured a breathtaking location in the Pyro system. His video showcases the incredible beauty and scale of Pyro, reminding us why exploration is such a core part of the Star Citizen experience. Make sure you check out his channel for the full video. Next, we have 4 new vehicles that have entered the PTU for testing. First, we have the Crusader Intrepid. It's a medium exploration and combat ship with an upgraded size 4 main weapon, and that was thanks to community feedback. There's also been some mixed feelings on the Crusader Intrepid as well. I'll be doing a full deep dive into that vehicle, as well as giving my pros and cons, as well as some of my thoughts on the actual design of the Intrepid. Next, we have the Anvil Medical Terrapin. This was a great ad for a lot of people. There are a lot of people that absolutely love the Terrapin and wanted to see it kind of get updated. I think it being turned into a medical ship is actually a really good thing, and I love the fact that the community gave some feedback to CIG. CIG listened and put in an extra jump seat into the Anvil Medical Terrapin. And then the next 2 that we have are the Anvil F7C Mark II Hornet Ghost, as well as the Anvil F7C Mark II Hornet Tracker. The Ghost obviously is going to focus on stealth. It's a fighter and it's designed for covert operations. And then the Hornet Tracker is a variant specialized in advanced radar and tracking technology, for which we don't really have in the game right now. These additions provide diverse options for exploration, combat, and stealth gameplay. So if you're interested in testing them, make sure you go into the verse. We have IE coming up this week. You'll be able to rent them for free, test them out. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. All right, next, in the latest Inside Star Citizen, Alpha 4.0 meshing forward. The devs broke down the progress on server meshing, which is great. This kind of get some feedback from them. This technology splits the game world across multiple servers to improve scalability and performance. Testing has focused on syncing data, managing server transitions, and balancing server loads. It's a massive step forward for us to hopefully get a seamless universe. But meanwhile, Star Citizen Live dives into the Star Engine, highlighting its cutting-edge features. So some of the things that they talked about really quickly, I suggest you go look at both of those videos. But 3 things I really want to kind of hit on that I think you should look at would be: 1 is planetary generation. It's their advanced tech that creates a detailed, more realistic planetary surfaces. They really went deep into that on what they can do, what they can't do, kind of giving that explanation that yes, if they really wanted to, they could pump out a planet in a day using part of this tech, but there would be so much more missing content and stuff like that, which I think we all understand. We get it, that it takes a little bit of time just to get these planets generated for these systems that will be coming in. But it was nice to kind of get some feedback and understanding on exactly, what goes into them building a planet. And then next were the visual enhancements. Some things that they talked about for the visual enhancements were, doing some improved lighting, some atmospheric effects, and volumetric clouds, just to bring the universe a little bit more to life. If you do get the opportunity to go into 4.0, I suggest that you go check out one of the planets over by Pyro 5. I believe it's Pyro 4, and I think Bloom 2 has the new cloud tech on those planets. And I don't want to spoil it for anybody. You might have already seen it, but if you get the opportunity to go look, it really is amazing. But check that out. CIG really did some really good work on those clouds. And then the next thing was performance optimizations. So they talked about efficient resource management and scalability to make sure that the game is accessible to more players. We all know that the game is just not optimized right now. It's not performing well right now, but they did talk about how they want to make sure that they start focusing more on optimizations and the performance of the game, which is really great to hear because we've been really needing that for a long time now. Both of these episodes showcase the ambitious, strides that CIG is trying to make, and how they're trying to deliver a more unparalleled sci-fi experience for us. So, looking ahead, the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo 2954 kicks out this week, bringing a whole bunch of ship reveals, free flight opportunities, and exclusive deals. Plus, we're expecting more updates and improvements as Alpha 4.0 progresses through its testing. So, that's everything I have for you this week. From last week, trying to make sure that I kind of give you guys a gist of everything that's going down and give you an overview of it. But thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the verse.